guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Allie. So today I have some of my favorite items to show you that I grabbed from Walmart, from At Home, from Amazon, and from Etsy. Some of these items are bigger items, some of them are smaller, more accent type items. All of these items I thought would make a really big impact. I'm super excited to share them with you. I really think that you're gonna love them. I'm even gonna share with you some styling tips along the way. So I'm not only showing you what I bought, but I'll also be sharing with you how to style them, work them into your own decor. Maybe you already have similar items and you can think about what you already have and use them in a similar way that I'm showing. If you like videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you have your notifications turned on so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. I have tons more to come in terms of some really fun Christmas DIYs, a lot of holiday decorating, tons of style tips and ideas. So stay tuned and make sure that you're subscribed. And without further ado, let's get into the haul. Okay, so as I said, we're gonna start off with Walmart. So we're gonna kick things off with this really beautiful, soft, ruched throw. This is a faux fur throw. I'm really into the chocolate browns this year, and that's gonna be a big part of my holiday color scheme. I'm gonna be doing lots of greens, probably that deep burgundy color, some pretty reds, and then chocolate brown. I tend to go more natural, maybe even leaning a little bit rustic with my home decor for the holidays. So this was a great addition. So it's nice and big. It is super, super soft. That's one of the reasons why I picked it up. But this looks and feels so luxurious. I cannot wait to drape it on my couch for the holidays, maybe with some pops of different holiday themed pillows, with some pops of reds and greens. And I just think that it will create such a pretty backdrop. I'm all about function, all about comfort. So having a throw like this is just such an inviting way, whether it's just you at home and you just want to cozy up on the couch, maybe watch your favorite show or read a favorite book, or maybe you're having some guests over throughout the holidays, so you just want to leave this in a basket next to the couch, and it really is just begging you to pick it up and wrap it around yourself because it is so cozy, so warm and rich, and it's definitely one of my favorite items, and I cannot wait to style with it. And speaking of cozying up the couch for the holidays, the second item that I picked up also from Walmart was this My Texas House cozy gingerbread throw pillow. When I saw this on their website, I absolutely knew I had to have it because it is just so sweet, so cute. It's in this taupe color, and as you can see, it has some really cute red accent. It has this furry border, this furry lining, and almost this boucle type of material for the windows of the gingerbread house and the doorway. It's just super cute, and I think that this would look really nice styled with the throw that I just showed you on a couch. And I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna put this item in my covered porch on that couch or if I'm gonna put it in our main living room area couch, but this is just something that I thought was so cozy. I like to keep things elegant for the holidays and then also add extra touches of warmth with items that are just cozy and fun and cute. And this was definitely on the list of one of those cute and cozy items. All right, you guys, next up from Walmart is this Norfolk Pine Real Touch garland. I have wanted some garland like this for our railings for years now. I didn't want something that was super full. I knew that I wanted something that was a little bit more sparse and easy to work with. I found this on the website. It is exactly as I had pictured it. It's nice and soft. It's got a lot of movement to it, which I do really like. And I like that it's drapey and loose. It's also very easy to bend. When buying garland and stems, I always look for items that are easy to work with. When you can move them around and sort of bend them different ways, that's when you really make them feel more lifelike and more real. So I picked up 2 of these, and my plan is to drape it on our railing. The nice thing about this is that you really don't need lights. You can of course string lights through them, but I'm not really sure I'm gonna do that. I think I just wanted like that extra fullness in the railing area on my stairs. I just wanted that extra festive touch, that holiday touch. And this Real Touch garland, it's 6 feet long. The stem of it is this brown color, so it's really natural. You can also use this on top of your mantle as another layer to your already existing holiday mantle decor. I actually might even use this in a dough bowl. If you guys have been watching me, you know that I like to style my dining table with my favorite long white wooden dough bowl. And I think that something like this is a really great bowl filler, and it's big enough. Fold it in half, put it in the dough bowl, and then maybe put some candlesticks or lanterns in the center of them. Maybe fill it up with some really pretty ornaments and just have that wintry green have a nice contrast with white ornaments. Overall, I personally think for the holidays, you can never have too much of that festive holiday greenery, and this Norfolk Pine garland is a great way to do it. This last one that I picked up from Walmart was just beautiful in my opinion. As I mentioned with you guys in my previous shop with me videos and my holiday videos, I really do like to keep things natural, simple, and then add pops of metallics to make areas come to life. Just these little punches of elegance, these flickers of light to make things come alive. So when I saw this, I knew I had to have it. It is this Stag pillar holder. This is so beautiful. It's aluminum. It has really nice detail. As you can see, the detail along the neck and the ears and the antlers. It's just gorgeous. And I think that this would look so pretty styled anywhere that you want to add a flicker of light. So maybe that's a bathroom vanity. You can style this in the kitchen, maybe in a nice little corner on your countertop. Pop this on a side table in your main living area. However you style it, it will just bring in that nice flicker of light, that element of the holiday season. Sometimes what I like to do when styling is I will take a glass canister. So you can just place the canister right here on top of the candle holder. I like to use battery operated candles, so you can just pop a battery operated candle right inside there and light it up, and it will just bring this really beautiful warm flicker of light. Again, that punch of metallic when it's surrounded by rich greens and a holiday backdrop just creates a really pretty area of interest. And this was only $19.98 at Walmart, and I know that this is the kind of item that I'm going to love for years to come, which is why I picked it up. All right, so moving on to the store at home. You guys, when I see stems that I really love for the holidays, I have to grab at least 3 or 4 of them because it's hard to come by stems that you actually really like. They have to feel right, they have to look right. You have to think about the vases that you have in your home and how they're gonna look in them. If you wanna style them by themselves or maybe add them to a holiday arrangement with other stems, just a lot of factors. So when I see something that's very classic, looks high end, and that I know can fill a vase or fill an area, I have to pick it up. So I found these Norfolk pine flocked stems. They're very soft to the touch. They're very lightly flocked, as you can see. They're not heavily flocked, which I really like because that means that they're not shedding all over my house. It just adds that nice speckle of like a very light dusting, as if it just very lightly snowed outside. But they're full. So for $7.99 for one of these stems, I thought that that was a great price because they are full. They will fill up an area. They'll fill up a vase. So I went ahead and I picked up 3 of them. So you can style these together in a vase, and just if you have a large vase, maybe like a large round vase, like a bowl vase, you can pop these in there and just have it look really pretty, really full. You can take these and pop it into a wreath frame, maybe kind of like this. Because these bend really easily, you can bend these down, maybe wrap around some jute rope, like we've seen a lot of those really nice wreaths that are popular right now. Maybe drop some bells down the center of them. And for $7.99 a stem, I had to pick them up. So this next item that I found at home, it is this bunch of bells. There are 4 bells on this jute rope, and they're so pretty. You can see they have the classic pattern of the star. They do have functionality, so you can hear them rattling around in here. You could do so many things with these bells. You can use these just as it is. Maybe hang this on the end of a railing, at the end of a banister, just to have a nice festive touch, a nice pop of that gold color. You can add these to the side of a fireplace, just a really nice color at the end of the fireplace. You can also separate these and use them as bowl filler. So I actually have something in mind for these. It's a DIY, and I don't want to spoil it, but stay tuned because I have something really cool that I'm going to be doing with these bells. But again, so many things that you can do with them. You can even drape these around a doorway, so using some command hooks. Maybe just have them draped around a door frame a little bit more off to one side. Look how pretty that looks. Just, this would take 2 to 3 command hooks just in a door frame. And you have just such a pretty accent. Again, these colors that are so popular around the holidays really go a long way, especially when you place them amongst darker greenery. But $19.99 for the 4 of these was a great deal, and I can't wait to show you guys what I do with them. I'm super excited to get this DIY going. So again, stay tuned for that and make sure that you're subscribed. Okay, so while I was at the store at home, I found something I had to grab, and that is this 6-foot lit birch garland. So this birch garland is great for layering, and when I see a layering piece, I always have to grab it because there's so much that you can do. I tend to go a little bit more over the top for the holidays. I know a lot of us are like that. Even if we're more minimalist throughout the rest of the year, the holidays tend to bring out that maximalist in a lot of us. So I really love having the option to layer in other pieces. That's where a garland like this comes in. It's super easy to work with, which I love. It's battery operated. And I like that this one in particular does the timer. So if you turn this on at night, let's just say that you turned it on at 5 o'clock at night, it'll stay on until 11 p.m. And then all you need to do is turn it on one time at 5 p.m. And then every night at 5 p.m. it'll do that. It'll go for 6 hours on, 18 off. I really like that because it means less things that I have to mess with or plug in or click on. It just happens automatically. So aside from using these on a mantle, you can also layer these in on your stairway decor. Also give it that nice wintry feel. You can even run this down your dining table. Maybe add some greenery like that Norfolk pine greenery I showed you earlier, and then just intersperse some candlesticks. It would look really, really pretty and just add that wintry warmth that we love to bring in our home around the holidays. I have a pretty big tree in my home, but even if you don't have a tall tree, I always like to add in ornaments of different sizes. So I have smaller, more sentimental ornaments, but then I have bigger ornaments that I really like. I like that they fill a lot of space on my tree. So if you watched my at-home shop with me, then you probably already saw this, and maybe you even knew that I was gonna buy it because I really did love it. That is this large pine cone ornament. It has this beautiful warm bronze color tone to it, and also some warmth here up top with that burlap bow, these little tiny pine cones here, and the red berries. It's such a pretty accent. So I actually went ahead and I picked up 5 of them because I love that these can take up a lot of space in between my tree. Our eye really loves repetition. So what I would do, since I have now 5 of these really pretty bronze pine cones, is I would sort of intersperse them in different areas, maybe starting at the top of the tree and going in sort of a zigzag pattern. So maybe put one over here to the top right, and then maybe come down a little bit to the left, then maybe do one a little bit more in the center. Just run them down the front of the tree so that when you look at it, it feels symmetrical and you can see that design repeating itself all around your tree, no matter which angle you're looking at it from. And when you're working with ornaments this size, 5 is a pretty good number. Of course, you can add more than that, but I just went with 5. These were $5.99 each. I thought that was a great price for these. And again, I really just love the warmth and the natural element that they bring. Large pine cones like this are a great way to make a big impact. I grabbed a couple of these set of 4 shatterproof ornaments. Now, as you can see, they have like a really nice warm gold and a warm white color. And I thought that these would look really pretty on our green Christmas tree, maybe with those pine cones sort of interspersed between them, repeating that warm color, that gold, that bronze. I'll take one out so you can see it. See, it sort of has that mercury glass type look. It's got a nice shimmer to them. It's got these ridges all the way around, so it's not just that smooth glass. It actually has some depth to it. So you can even finish it off with a really nice velvet ribbon. So I think that this one would actually look really pretty with like a deep chocolate brown velvet ribbon just tied around the ornament hook. It'll just give it that nice, pretty finished look and add another texture to your tree decor. You can also use these as bowl filler as well. Maybe place it in a bowl, add some sprigs of greenery around it, and pop this anywhere you need a festive accent. So maybe on a coffee table, maybe as a centerpiece of a dining table. You can add these to the dough bowl that we talked about earlier. You can even hang these from a chandelier, maybe above your dining table, get a few of them, and with that ribbon, hang them at different heights. Just so many great ways that you can use these. Okay, so moving on to Amazon, this really cool star lantern. So as you can see, this lantern has some lights inside. So at night, I think this will look really pretty. You can use this star lantern in so many ways. So I have a DIY in mind for this one as well. So again, stay tuned. You want to make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss it. I'm actually really excited to do this DIY, but these look pretty no matter what you do with them. Honestly, you can hang these on a mantle, maybe at different heights. You can even hang these off your railings if you have that garland like we talked about earlier, draped across your railings. Drop 1 or 2 of these, just give that festive touch, add that really nice festive look. These were actually really easy to put together, and I love that they came with a little battery pack in there so that you can light them up super easy. I like that you can just fold these down and store them away nice and flat. So this is what they look like flat. They're not like flimsy paper, they're actually like a nice hard kind of cardboard paper. So I know that I'll definitely get more use out of these than just 1 year and throw them away. I love the ornate detail in the stars, and I can't wait to have these in my decor at night when everything is just really pretty and lit. Okay, so this last round of items is something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and I was so excited when I finally found something that I sort of pictured in my head, and they are a collection of prints that I ordered off of Etsy. So I've had it in my mind to do a gallery wall, and we have this wall outside of our downstairs bathroom, and it's blank, and it's kind of an odd size, so it's been hard for me to style. And I've been looking at it and looking at it ever since we moved in. I had the idea to do this holiday gallery wall, and I think what I'm gonna do is add in these prints that I'll show you that I picked up online from Etsy. And then once the holidays are over, I'll be able to swap out other prints in the frames. So I wound up looking through tons and tons of selections on Etsy. So what I did is I purchased a set of prints with the same kind of theme, just all different holiday wintry scenes. Here's one of the 5x7s. Look at how charming and beautiful this image is with the stockings. I really love that it has those natural colors in there with the pop of warmth from the wood. I cannot wait to pick up some frames. I have vintage frames in mind, so I'm definitely going to be taking a trip to the thrift shop over the coming weeks, so stay tuned for a video on that. But that's the vision I have in mind. I also printed out this cozy wintry cottage in a 5x7. And then this is an 8x10, this beautiful wintry fireplace. I just love the coziness of this entire collection. I don't know the artist. I just happened to come across them and it was completely my vibe. I loved the whole entire collection. So I'm definitely gonna link it for you below. And then I also found two darker, more moodier pieces that I'm gonna intersperse in between that set of images that I just showed you. So one of which is this really gorgeous mistletoe. I love that the back is black. It's a 5x7. And I love that it's just got the very simple white berry mistletoes with the greenery here. And then this next one is my favorite. So I printed it out bigger. It's an 8x11. And I just love the coziness that this has to it. I love the moodiness with the candlelight, the bells over here and the dark background. It really just makes me want to cuddle up in that window and read a book. I'm super excited. This is new for me this year to add decor to this area of my home. And it's always super special when I feel like I'm bringing life and decor to a new area of the home. So again, I really can't wait to find those frames. I'm going to check out the thrift shop. Stay tuned. Okay, so that's it for today, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this haul. I hope that you've benefited from the ideas that I'm sharing with you. I know it's still early, but I know it's never too early to start planning your decor. I like to sort of map things out in my head so I have an idea of where to put things. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If so, please give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment, let me know what your favorite item from this haul was, maybe what your favorite idea was, or maybe how you plan to style a similar item. Overall, I just really want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. So again, leaving me that comment, letting me know what you think, that really helps my channel. And it also helps me to know what kind of content you guys like. But overall, I'm super excited to decorate for the holidays. I really can't wait. Again, thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.